Listen to when I talk and when I walk, what would they have changed? Had I told you twice when I told you once, or would it have been the same? I think of you where we went wrong.
Hi, I'm Rebecca and I'm an autistic mum of one. His name is Albert and he's currently 7 months old. So I've been doing a blog for a couple of months now, but it can be quite testing for me. It is testing because I can't get my thoughts onto paper sometimes. It's not the easiest, so I thought I'd give vlogging a go. I thought my first vlog would be about how I deal with being a mother and having autism, because there's not much out there on that. How I prepared myself as well, because I have to do things a little bit differently now. For instance, before I was a mum, I wouldn't go out without headphones. I couldn't even make a simple bus journey without headphones because of noises. I could hear conversations at the front and back of the bus and I just couldn't deal with that. Now, I obviously can't wear headphones all the time. I do if Albert's asleep in his pram, but as soon as he comes out, or wakes up should I say, I take them out and talk to him. So I try and block out as much noise as I can and talk to Albert in his pram, whether that's just if we're going out for a walk or going to the park or going round shopping. I also try and take my partner with me in case I do have a meltdown and need to get out quickly. I wouldn't have been able to go out without my headphones if I hadn't prepared myself for that. So what I did before we had him was I went out for a full day and took my headphones out 20 minutes apart. So when I was shopping, I'd take my headphones out for 20 minutes, put them back in, take my headphones out for 20 minutes and put them back in. And that, I sort of trained myself how to deal with the different situations. Also, when we had him, my routine went to pot. I was used to a 9 till 5 routine, so I was up at 5-6 o'clock in the morning to get to work and bed at 10 o'clock. Obviously, when you have a baby, that is not the routine. We are quite lucky because he started sleeping through at about 6 weeks. So now he goes to bed at 8 o'clock and wakes up at 7, so we are quite privileged in that way. However, if he doesn't stick to his routine, I do sometimes struggle. Whether that's with, I know he wants his feed at 7 o'clock and he wants it at 6:30. I think I have to stick to that 7 o'clock feed, which isn't fair on him. And I have been told to move it here or there, and not be so set in my ways. So we are improving in that way. And it's just little things that have helped me. So I like to prepare everything in advance. When we go out for the day, we take a flask of boiling hot water and a flask of cool boiled water. And we will take his formula in his bottles. So it's being prepared in advance for anything. I take not just 1 but 2 pairs of clothes just in case anything. I take about 10 nappies, even though I'd only be going out for the day. I need to be prepared for any kind of mishap, even if it's just by me. We went out for the day for my birthday in September, and we went to the safari park anyway, that doesn't matter. And I'm laughing now because it wasn't funny at the time, but we bought some pre-formulated milk and I went to feed it in, and I hadn't put the lid on properly, so it went all over me and all over him. And if I hadn't brought extra bottles, extra milk, extra clothes, we would have had to turn around and go home, because we wouldn't have been prepared for that situation. And it's just my utter clumsiness that is how that happened. So it just depends on where we're going to what I take, but I always overpack. Anybody that knows me knows I always overpacked anyway, just in case anything could happen. I try now to push myself out of my comfort zone. We have taken him swimming a few times, and I did take him swimming. I say by myself, I wasn't by myself. My sister stayed on the spectators part of the pool, but I took him in the pool by myself. And that's the only way I've learned to deal with situations, is by pushing myself. I know that's not always the case for people who have autism, because there is lots of different types, and there is people that can't do things, and there's things that I can't do that other people can do. When Albert screams, like I said, you must have heard him in this video, his dad's with him. I try and distract him as much as I can. His favourite song is Wind the Bobbin Up. I have learned that makes him quiet. So I sing that. And when I say I sing that, it sounds like a cat screaming, but he likes it, and that's all that matters. A few people have asked me if I'm worried if Albert will have autism. I wouldn't say worried, because I'm fine. I don't see myself as any different to anyone else, really. The only bit I would be worried about is school life. But we'll just take it from here. When he does miss a milestone every now and then, I worry slightly, we'll say that. But we won't be able to have him tested until he's like 2, and that's if he shows any more signs, or any signs at all, because he's not really showing any signs at the moment. He's a bright, happy little boy, and he's got a very, very funny personality. At the moment he's just learnt to clap. I will insert a video here.
Out of life, Owen Mitchell, the expert hand with the human touch.
And I'm gonna go, because I've got nothing much more to say. We'll just see how this video does, to see if I upload any more. But that's all from me. Thanks.